I did a whole bit on IKEA. Is that what you guys call them?
Well, okay,
bits?
go ahead.
But I don't really.
You don't remember it?
No, I just remember it. The gist of it was that IKEA always seems like a good idea until you walk inside and realize how horrible it is.
Spike, if it makes you feel any better, I have a bit with the same premise now. I've been doing comedy for 12 years, so maybe I need to think about a few things.
Wait, what was it again? Say it again. What was it again?
The bit was that IKEA always seems like it's a really good idea. It's cheap furniture until you go in there. Right. And the second you walk inside.
Here's a punchline. You realize IKEA is actually one letter away from idea.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. See?
I'm going to get on the phone with Steve Trevelise. get my next opening gig.
And also, if your teacher's last name sounds a lot like Travelina, it's probably not great. Now, Steve's a good guy. Joe, you never taught a stand-up class, did you?
Never.
Did you ever take one?
I never took one. I never taught one. I was asked a couple times to come into one and, like, maybe guest whatever.
Right.
Speak.
I've been asked to do that, too, and I don't think I could do that.
I always say no. Like, I think once I maybe went to one and said, like, oh, I'll come in and, like, just relay some stories about the comedy business. But, like, I was actually offered money once to do, and I said no. I was like, I just don't feel. Here's the thing. Theoretically, a stand-up class could make sense because, look, there's acting classes, right? And there's directing and writing classes. But stand-up is just so organic and it's so personal. Yeah. There's just no way to teach it.
Well, Jay Leno tells a great story. He tried, and look, a lot of guys who I respect and I think are funny teach them.
Right.
Joe Matarese, our buddy, who I love. Joe, I think, teaches them. He's trying to pay some bills, I guess, but it's not something here's what I'll sum up comedy classes. This is the way I'll sum them up, why I don't think there's something that works for someone who's truly funny. Jay Leno told this story once. When he was on the road, every once in a while to make more money, and Leno legendary for having all this energy. I couldn't imagine being on the road doing like a Tuesday through a Sunday at a club in Houston, and the guy goes, "You want to teach a comedy class before the show on like Thursday?" Yeah, sure, I got nothing to do. Sure, I'll do it. Hey, what the hell? I'm not drinking and doing drugs. What the hell? Where does that energy come from? Like, no, I want to try to get out of doing the Sunday show. I don't want to. So he said he taught a couple of classes, and in the 4 or 5 years he taught classes, he was in Houston once on the road. One kid walked out of the class. Just one kid walked out of the class because he thought it was BS. And a lot of times you say, well, that guy's got a bad attitude and everything. You know who the kid was?
Who?
Bill Hicks.
Shut up.
Right, because he was an original.
That is hilarious.
Do you know who Bill Hicks is?
Yeah,
I'm saying so.
That is hilarious.
He walked out of the class, and that makes sense to me. That fan probably stays there.
Yeah.
You know?
Wait, can I ask you something?
That's a little unorthodox, Joe, but go ahead.
Hey, listen, can we play against the rules here?
This is just rehearsal anyway.
I'm dying to know do you know one of your? I'd love to know what one of your first jokes ever was.
First joke ever. Well,
I'm
gonna. All right. I'll give you some. I'll do the ballsy thing and the thing that makes me look good, both in the same breath. I'll give you the really good one.
Okay.
The good one for an open micer, and then I'll give you a horrible one.
Okay.
Okay. The good one was this was in my first set of stand-up. It was the first laugh I ever got. Was a lot of people say to me, did your audio just go out?
Yeah.
A lot of people say to me, what's a wild night of drinking? You look like you've had a few, and I have. A wild night of drinking means when you drink so much that eventually you pass out, and when you wake up, you're naked in a police car with 2 cops. But the weird part is you're driving. The bad one was a song parody.
Oh, here we go.
It was a song parody. Suppose the show Cheers were about a gay bar called Queers.
Okay.
And I wrote a whole theme song that I don't think I can actually sing.
I can imagine.
Yeah. But I'll give you just the last line. The last line was, and all of the bar stools have no tops. Very hacky, very embarrassing. But yeah, so that's the good and the bad.
I like both bits made me laugh, genuinely. Both bits made me laugh.
What about you? Can you remember one?
I'll do the same thing you just did. The first joke that I ever had that really worked, and it was my opener for like a year, was I would just go, I'm out of shape. I'm what you call skinny fat.
Yeah.
Skinny fat is when you have a slender physique, but somehow you magically maintain T's and a gut. I can't say T. I like Kermit the Frog. I'm built like Kermit the Frog without the sex appeal. Something like that. I don't know. You know, whatever.
By the way, the fact that we can't say T's the word, is, I want to strangle somebody. Go ahead.
Here's the one I'm most embarrassed of. Now, I started out at the Laugh House on South Street in Philly, which is a black club.
Right.
So when you're starting out as a white guy in a black room, and black room meaning like hip-hop black, not suburban black.
I
right?
understand.
Yeah,
so like the black kids that Spike hung out.
Like Def Jam, like that. Yeah, not like the prep school kids. So you know, there's a DJ and stuff, and you kind of think I got to adapt to this a little bit.
Yeah.
So you would just kind of take on that thing. And I remember it was right after 9/11 had happened, and they said that the government was offering, like, you know, $500,000 rewards if you could pinpoint an Al Qaeda to them.
Right.
So that was the setup. I read in the paper today the government's giving $5 million or whatever to people that can pinpoint an Al Qaeda. Oh man, I'm looking for anybody that just got a tan. It didn't get that. I thought it was going to get that. It bombed. It never got a laugh. Oh, it was awful, man.
That's bad.
It was awful. Oh, my God.
Bombing in front of a black audience when you're a white guy is bad, man. That is terrible.
I bombed so bad in front of an all-black audience once. Women in the back of the room started turning their chairs to the stage. Swear to God. And then it was dead. It was the most silent I've ever heard an audience. And I went, I was supposed to do 20 minutes. The host ran out and goes, wrap it up. In 6 minutes, he's going, wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
And I go, I guess it's time for me to go. And you hear one voice through the crowd go, yeah.
Oh, that is brutal.
Dude, it was horrible.
Boschetti, how about you, man? Can you join in on this conversation?
Oh, yeah, but I have one clean joke. When I started, I was filthy like dice. I can't say anything. I said
not one joke. Not one joke, because I was too. But you got to have one, maybe.
Yeah, one. Okay.
No. Yeah, I don't.
No. This isn't dirty at all. No.
Okay, good.
I said,
unlike your shirt.
It should. I haven't paid attention. It might be later on tonight. Anyway, when I was on the way home, it'll be loaded with falafel stains. Believe me.
Yeah, we know. Falafel stain. Go ahead.
Okay, when I was a kid, I went to speech for 6 years. I'll never forget the first day. We all sat down, the teacher got up and said, "It's time for speech class."
Oh, the joke is that she had a speech impediment.
She had a speech impediment, yeah.
You know, Spike seems a lot funnier now.
No, but I was going to say one thing to Spike. When you do a story, you know, like you have every 10 to 15 seconds you need to laugh, and then just one gigantic punchline.
Oh, what, all of a sudden we're at Boschetti's Comedy's going now?
No.
After that joke, you felt it. Boy, the balls on you. After that joke, you then gave some advice.
Yeah. I mean, you know, loser Rooney. It used to kill, but I mean, it started.
Well, now listen, some things run their course.
But
so wait, the speech class joke used to hit real hard.
I used to open with it actually at one time, but
he does have some great jokes. Though.
Give
us one of your favorite jokes.
I feel embarrassed. I haven't written anything in a while. I mean,
well, give us one of your favorite jokes from 1982.
Okay, this is not from '82, but I like being fat. It's easy to maintain.
Well, that's good. Now tell us a joke. I'm kidding. Well, this is becoming a big roast. We're out. You know, you add Joe DeRosa or anything and you get fun. That's what I've always said. Joe, you got anything you want to plug? Twitters, gigs, websites, books. What do you got going on?
Yeah, gigs. I will be at Caroline's Comedy Club in New York City this Thursday night.
Great.
The 7th, and this coming Sunday night, the 10th. Please come out, check out the shows, and buy the book Cheat, and check out my web series, We Should Break Up. Watch that. And Caroline, 7th and 10th this week.
Well, hopefully Molly will not watch your web series or read your book, because Molly seems lovely. You need her in your life. Look at her. She's beautiful.
Molly is lovely. We'll go out in the town one
we
night.
should. Yeah, I got a broad, too. We'll go
That's
hang
what I'm
out.
saying. We'll do a double date.
Spike, everybody got Mike, and we'll all tell jokes. I'm sure the girls will love that. Yeah, honey, that's another joke you fell. Now go check out Joe, a funnier comic you will not see in a velvet jacket or in any other situation. Thanks, Joe. I appreciate it. Buddy.
Thanks, man.
The great Joe DeRosa. Come back for more of the Artie Lange Show.